All right.
All right, let's play some ball.
Bice to inbound. She's going to go all the way into the corner to Davis. Davis back to Bryce as Northern Valley started in a 2-3. Looks like they're going to suck inside and say no to Tori Slavic as the Longhorns are going to swing it all the way around the key a couple times. Here's Davis. Now back to Kirchhoff all the way to Bice. They are just working it back and forth, back and forth. Davis is going to fire the three. Rebound fought for and won by Whitney. She's going to long outlet, and here comes Austin Cox. She's going to put her head down, go all the way to the goal. Jumper is going to be missed, but she'll go right to the free throw line.
I love the aggressiveness coming out of the gate for the Northern Valley Huskies right now. They're not playing timid. They're coming out acting confident. And Austin Cox gets rewarded with a couple shots at the line.
Rainey Harabi picks up her first personal foul, first team foul. Cox's first one is missed off the front iron. Good outlet pass by Stephanie Whitney. That's something that Northern Valley probably needs to look at, to kind of score in transition. Second one's just long, but the rebound is controlled by Jaden Spear over to Cox. As Cox does not see the steal coming, and that steal was by Davis. She's going to go up and scoop a layup in, but a no good. Big rebound by Tori Slavic.
And that's what they're going to have to battle all night long. They're going to have to get a body up into her and keep her on their back, and maybe they can get a couple over-the-back calls because if she's just able to stand there, the Huskies are going to have a hard time.
Huskies break that press, swing it over to Cox on the right side. Now Braxton, as they're going against a zone defense here, Mary Baird's going to fire the three. It's going to be airballed in here, but tipped out of there by Spear and controlled here by Bice. Now Davis to set the offense. 2-0 early lead for the Longhorns. As this is kind of the slower pace game that Northern Valley is going to need to stay in this one. If they can keep them off the boards and make sure they go dry from the outside, as Northern Valley's daring them to shoot from the outside as they continue to work around. The lefty shot by Bryce is up and good.
Yeah, that's exactly what Northern Valley's daring them to do, and Bryce makes them pay that time, but you can't go away from your game plan that fast. If Northern Valley's going to lose this game, it's going to have to be to the three-point shooters, not on the inside.
Austin Cox with a bad pass there. She was no-looking Whitney, and she was not ready for it. Northern Valley with the turnover back over here to the Longhorns. Swing all the way into the corner with an NBA three is good. Madeline Davis steps way out and knocks that one down.
And something that Northern Valley has seen a lot of this year, Thunder Ridge is in about a three-quarters court press right now, and the press has really given Northern Valley ladies a lot of problems this year. It's kind of been their kryptonite, but hopefully they can show something that they've worked on in practice
with the steal over for another three-pointer up. This one goes long for Davis, but controlled by Thunder Ridge. Into the corner to Kirchhoff. She'll fire a three. She will make a three. Three guards for Thunder Ridge. Each have a three-pointer early in this one as Thunder Ridge is up 11-0. Coach Joe's all got them. And their ones that went in, I don't think they hit the rim. They were smooth.
Nothing but net on those. And those are confidence builders if you're those guards for Thunder Ridge as well. So it'll be interesting to see what Coach Jody Cox from Northern Valley drew up in that timeout here to try to combat what Thunder Ridge has got going on.
Subs in here for Northern Valley side. The Cox girls sit, Boston and Braxton, and then Vesteka and Tania Spear into the game. Tied up ball there. Northern Valley will control. Vesteka into Baird, who's triple teamed and stolen out of there by Davis.
Yeah, they're just smothering whoever's touching the ball
Davis,
first.
Great up pass. This one could not be capitalized by Harabi. And we've got an offensive foul over the top. Got her in the head. Northern Valley will control. It'll be the third foul on the Thunder Ridge Longhorns. First foul on Davis.
Just looking at them setting up in their trap a little more, it looks like they're going a half-court 1-3-1 is what they're kind of setting up in, and kind of daring these guards of the Huskies to go into those corners and get stuck there.
Spear's going to get free on the inside, but it's going to have it blocked. Jaden Spear with a rebound over to Baird. Now to Vesteka. As Northern Valley swings it across the other side, it's going to be knocked out of there. It's going to stay here. Now a foul.
against the
now
Huskies
a foul on Whitney. One whistle went one way, one whistle went the other, and Whitney will get her first foul, team first. Northern Valley's trying to get out on shooters. Coach Cox says we got to try a little bit out there. Can't give up too many opportunities like that one. Great take to the basket and the score. I'm going to hit the replay button because that was nice for her, A.B., making her first bucket of the game as she drove right around to the right side, gets the layup in on the nice sweet drive by her.
Well, nice
back
work
to the
by
other
her
end.
going baseline. Nice work by Jaden Spear there, attacking the rim, going straight into it, hitting the left-hand layup for 2 points for the Huskies.
As Northern Valley brought it up that left side, had an opportunity, and Jaden Spear took advantage of it. Now we've got a three-pointer up, and it's going to go just off the front iron to Slavic with the rebound. She's going to get called with the travel.
And I didn't know they were capable of missing a three, but it turns out.
Yeah. As Harabi had missed that three, just kind of rattled out. Some subs in here for Thunder Ridge. Escobar, who is as a junior, and Ritzky in the middle.
Yep.
Out.
Who was a freshman, I believe.
Yeah, that'd be Baird turns it over there. That's Cameron Ritzky, a 5'4 freshman, is right. Great move again by Harabi, but this one's going to go off. And Baird rebounds, kicks it to Vesteka. So Northern Valley controls that offensive rebound. They're down as Thunder Ridge has jumped out to a 13-2 lead here in the first quarter. And it's their defensive pressure that's not allowing Northern Valley to get much of a shot off here.
They're smothering the ball handler right now. And
Escobar knocks that one away from Spear. Turnover, and this is Ritzky. Ritzky to control. Over to Davis. Now back all the way around to the corner to Kirchhoff. Skip pass over here to Davis. She'll fire a three. This one's going to be just long. Rebounded by Ritzky.
And she can't get it to go either, but Ritzky gets her own shot.
Now over to Harabi, and she will go to the line.
And that's what we talked about before the game is you got to limit those offensive rebounds. You got to – if Northern Valley needs to get those offensive rebounds, then that means limiting the other team, so that way they can get fast breaks. But
yeah, I love you haven't seen it because I got a score line here. 5 players start for Thunder Ridge, each one of them with a bucket to add up to 13 points. Good around the ball
distribution.
Sharon. This is Ritzky at the free throw line as she knocks down her other one. Each one of those girls is complimenting everyone else on the floor. Second one up and good for Harabi. She's 2 for 2 for the line. Stay back into that 1-3-1 zone on the full court trap. The ball's to Whitney. Whitney and out of Vesteka to Cox. Looking to figure out where she's going to go. She's going to try and drive. She's going to get the foul call. This one's going to go against Ritzky as Cox will take it in underneath.
Yeah, Northern Valley, I'm not really sure. Ball movement is the way to beat that 1-3-1 press. You got to just move the ball real quick, and lanes will open up if you get quick passes and see it in the middle. And right now they're just holding onto the ball too long. It's kind of stuck in their hands, and they're getting caught too often.
Yeah, Spear caught that one inside. I thought she had an opportunity, but Harabi just blocked it real successfully. Now this is Jaden Spear with that opportunity. Goes just long and controlled by Ritzky and the rest of the Longhorns as they run, and they're looking to score here quick. I thought we were going to have a three-pointer up here, but here they do. They're going to work this thing around and find an open shot. Here's Escobar in the middle. Now here's that in the corner to now back to Escobar.
Kind of poked away, but Ritzky regains control.
32 is Westbrook. She's in the game now. This three by Ritzky is going to be long, and Westbrook thought she had the rebound, but she stepped out on the line. Turned over to the Huskies. As Northern Valley swings it around here trying to beat this press. That's Davis. Davis with a beautiful steal, beautiful pass over to the left-handed Ritzky and in.
And Northern Valley is going to have to continue to progress up the court. You don't want to work backwards, especially against an aggressive defense and press like this.
Ball will stay here as he calls it off of Escobar. A lot of substitutions now coming in for Thunder Ridge. We've got number 40, Alexis Holling, and number 43, Escobar. And looks like Rust is in that game as well. Sydney Rust, the 5'7" sophomore.
Escobar knocks that one away, but it's going to stay here with the Huskies. As Vesteca tries to find something else to work out, gets it into Cox.
Braxton in the corner trying to go to Vesteca. As they're in a trying to jump trap on that. Cox is going to be left alone for the three-point attempt. This one's going to go off the front iron, controlled in there by Braxton Cox into Jaden. Jaden Spear misses that one, controlled and rebound and kicked out of there by Holling.
We got a double dribble right here. Looks like Westbrook just couldn't quite gather herself enough and gets called for the double dribble on this
Cox
one.
kind of showing a shadow there of pressure she wasn't anticipating, causes the turnover. So Whitney, Spear, Cox, and Cox set it for Northern Valley. Tania Spear's going to get an opportunity, but blocked by Escobar. What a recovery by her to get that block shot. 17-2, 1:15 to go here in the first quarter. Thunder Ridge is out open big. It's the Spear girls collide hardcore on that one. Both of them going for the ball. Both of them would have had the steal. Up top to Westbrook. Swing it all the way around to the left-handed Ritzky for three. Splash!
Another smooth shot by a Thunder Ridge guard.
Fourth three-pointer made for the game for the Thunder Ridge Longhorns by the fourth different lady. That's tough to defend.
Yeah. When 12 of your 20 points to start the first quarter come off of three-pointers, that's just a tough chore for the Northern Valley Huskers, but they're going to have to see if they can come up with an answer for it.
Some pretty big confidence filling in these shoes here by the Thunder Ridge Longhorns as everything seems to be falling in their favor at the moment. Skip pass here to Ritzky. She's going to set at the top of the key. Another three-pointer up here by Holling. This one's going to go long, but the offensive rebound, another one. And who is that on that second offense? It's Rust. Sydney Rust gets the second offensive rebound. Yep. She's fouled on her shot attempt. I believe they're going to get Mary Baird on that one. It will be her first, team fourth. Sydney Rust to the line. Sydney's first one is just long. Substitution into the game. Cochran will substitute in here as Escobar to sit, and Vesteca comes in for Braxton Cox. Second one for Rust. This one is also long, controlled by Spear. So we work under 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Northern Valley just looking for some momentum here on offense. Cox is going to be fouled as she goes to the line, and the ball's going to be taken out underneath. The foul is going to go on Westbrook. Cox was just trying to go to the rim and got a blocking foul. Fourth foul on the visitors. Ball into Mary Baird. It's going to be stolen out by Ritzky, and here she goes. She's going to have an opportunity, but she's going to drop it here, and the foul is going to be on Spear. Good play by Ritzky as she saw her teammate flashing there. That teammate was Holling, and she was going to get the opportunity, but Spear stepped in and got the foul. 14th foul, first on Tania Spear, as Thunder Ridge inbounds here with under 10 to go. Long three-pointer by Holling, and it's going to be no good. Cox with the rebound with three. But Vesteca going to try and get one up. She'll fire a long three. This one banks off and almost goes for the.
I thought she was going to get that one
almost goes
home.
For the Huskies. Big first quarter for Thunder Ridge as they started hot from Thunder Ridge.
No joke. They are shooting a great clip to start this game with, I think, they have four guards that have the three-pointer right now. And as a coach, Darren Groudholtz over there is pretty happy with his team right now. And, Slavic hasn't really been a factor in this one. She hasn't had to be. They've had an answer for Northern Valley's defense coming into this one and kind of smothering the lane as
Harabi scores that one as all five starters back on the floor now for Thunder Ridge. We got Kirchhoff, Bice, Harabi, Davis, and Slavic to play for the Thunder Ridge. And for Northern Valley, Baird, Vesteca, Cox, and Whitney.
This one tipped by the Thunder Ridge defense. Is going to be Northern Valley's ball down there on the baseline as Austin Cox calls out the play to see if they can create some scoring opportunity down here.
Cox trying to get it back in the corner and does.
And they need a little more floor spacing as well.
Yeah. Braxton Cox to fire a deep three. No good. Rebounded there by Austin Cox. Kick back to Braxton. Now Vesteca's got an open opportunity. She'll fire from three. This one will be short. Controlled by Harabi, and she will push. Harabi crossover dribble. Nice jump stop kick to a wide open shooter. That's Bice. This one's going to go long. And they couldn't quite track the rebound as Kirchhoff was after it, but she couldn't get there before the out-of-bounds line. Northern Valley just needs to get a little bit of flow, share the ball a little bit here, so get some open shots. They had two in that last possession, but were unable to capitalize on either one of them.
And a travel call here. They got Shaylee Vesteca dragging the pivot foot on the pass. And so it's going to be Thunder Ridge's ball going back the other way.
Setting the tone here is Davis. Now into the corner for Harabi. It's going to be long. Austin Cox controls the rebound.
Northern Valley needs to try to get somewhere before Thunder Ridge can get back. Their best chance of scoring is if they can push the ball past half court on Thunder Ridge's empty possessions because they're not able to set up their press. And
travel inside to Baird as she caught the ball in from Vesteca. Nice positioning, but when she turned and looked at the basket, she didn't see anything but Miss Tori Slavic there. Bodied her up and caused the travel there real quick. It's the 5'7" or 5'8". How tall do we have Baird in there?
I'm not sure, but regardless, this is something that you're going to have to be mindful of.
5'7" Baird working against a 6-foot Slavic underneath.
Yep.
It's kind of difficult. Wide open shot, not made, but rebound Braxton up to Vesteca. Vesteca's going to have an open opportunity for a layup. Shayla Vesteca with her 2 points.
Like I said, their best scoring opportunities are going to be on fast breaks and empty possessions for the Longhorns. They've got to take advantage of those situations. And
I love that move. That was Davis in there. She split the defense and got to him, but she was fouled. I believe the foul goes on Vesteca. Vesteca's first, team's fifth. Nice play, though, by Davis as she gets it into Harabi. Nice one dribble, shot up attempt, no good. Rebound Davis. Davis will put it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound Spear. Spear kicks.
Yep. She got caught running before she got the ball.
She didn't get rid of it quite early enough as she'll be called for the traveling violation, and Thunder Ridge will throw it in from underneath. Northern Valley does a good job walling off Slavic in the middle, but leaves the shooters wide open. Slavic grabs this rebound. It's going to be no good on that one, but the third offensive rebound. Now we're talking the fourth one because Tori got to that one. She put that one up and missed it. This rebound, now we're going to get Slavic with a foul. 4 opportunities there for Thunder Ridge and couldn't capitalize on them.
Yeah, and I know the score looks bad because it is bad if you're a Husky fan, but honestly, they've been doing a good job smothering the inside for the size differentiation. It's those threes on the outside. Thunder Ridge starting hot is what has made this game such a big disparity right now with 12 points to start the game from three. So if the Northern Valley's game plan really isn't working that bad, they just have to close out on those shooters when they know they're going to shoot.
A great defensive strategy is they call off the press, and Northern Valley might take their guard down just a little bit, but they fell back into a 1-3-1 that Coach Grauholtz had them trapping. They had 3 girls around that ball right there. Didn't have anywhere for Whitney to go. It gets turned over, and Thunder Ridge regains possession. Ritzky into the game now. Now into the corner for Davis. She'll fire another 3. This one's going to be long, controlled by Slavic. Now to Bice. Now to Davis will have an elbow opportunity, and she will make this one. Davis has 5 on the night. As she yells out trap as she's calling the defense, and she picks Braxton's pocket up front, but it's going to go off of Davis and back to Northern Valley. She's matching Braxton right there at the spiking line. Now they fell into a more of a 2-3 defense. Grauholtz is switching his defense up every time down the court right now. Stolen out of there by Davis, controlled by Harabi. Davis skip pass to Bice. Bice will fire the left-handed 3. This one's no good. And Slavic with the rebound with Spear. Spear knocked it out of her hands. That's Jaden Spear. Timeout. Coach Jody Cox, a 30-second timeout. We'll take it here with him. Thunder Ridge up 24-4.
At Equity Bank, they mean more. More solutions for your finances and more bankers standing by, whether that's in our lobbies or in the drive-thrus. They're at the Equity Bank. They're proud members of the community, big supporters of high school athletics. They shoot straight, and you score when it comes to no ATM fees nationwide. And don't forget to ask about Equity Bank Insurance, which offers an array of insurance products from home, auto, farm, business, and crop insurance. Why not stop by at Almena or Norton's locations and visit them online at equitybank.com to let them show you why equity means more.
Back into action here. It's sure nice to have that pep band over there. We had the commercial running, but the Northern Valley pep band making a play, making it awesome. As Thunder Ridge inbounds this one, going to go to Davis all the way back around. The play was designed for Slavic. They got it into Slavic, and Tori Slavic scores.
Yeah, and they're just trying to get her going right now. They know offensively she's not putting up the points that she probably wants to be right now, but she is an asset. Other than it's in the points category, she is crashing the boards a lot tonight.
Cox now to Tania Spear. Tania Spear's fighting for that one over to Jaden Spear. Now into the corner to Austin Cox.
That's not really where you want to be against a trap defense, but she somehow gets out of this one and caught with the travel there.
Trying to make something happen out of nothing. Cox turns it over on that one. But credit that Longhorn defense as they make some wholesale substitutions now into the game as well. Westbrook now on the floor with Ritzky, Harabi, Escobar, and Davis. Davis in the point runs right through the middle of the lane again. This time doesn't get the whistle, but she gets her own opportunity back as Ritzky to fire another three. This one's going to be long, controlled by Cox. Out a long outlet to Spear. Spear's going to be able to control this one. Cox to the rim, up, and no good on that attempt as Escobar was in her face. Here's Davis, skip pass all the way to Westbrook, into the corner to Harabi. If they're not going to guard her, she's going to take one dribble, she'll shoot it. This one rattles out. Jaden Spear is going to get tied up in there by Escobar and Ritzky. Oh, Escobar and Davis. Northern Valley to control on the possession arrow. Now into the game, freshman Rebecca Hendrickson making her first appearance on the night. Rebecca is a 5'7" freshman. A lot of those freshmen out there.
Yeah, a lot of freshmen out there. A lot of growth has happened this season. Like I said, it's a lot of youth out here on this Northern Valley team. It's just, regardless of how good of a player you are, you got to acknowledge there's a step up in speed, and there's just a different game when you get to high school. And these girls are kind of tossed right into the action, but it's been fun to see them grow this year and just develop as ball players. And this is going to help them out a lot in the long run.
Kirchhoff with that rebound, but it's stolen out of there by Tania Spear. She'll shoot the little jumper. It's going to go long. Here, Harabi with the rebound, and she will push. As she stopped and they start to wheel that ball all the way around to Westbrook now in the corner. Ritzky inside to Harabi. Skip pass for a wide open shot for Bice. Excuse me, that was not Bice. That was Kirchhoff who fired that one, and it's going to be long.
And, offensively, Northern Valley is not exactly doing what they want to be able to do, but you got to acknowledge that they've slowed down Thunder Ridge in the second quarter quite a bit. I think it was 20-2 to start this quarter, and it's only 26-4 right now. And of course, just after I said that, they get a breakaway.
Yeah, Harabi with the steal and Kirchhoff with the hoop, as Northern Valley did not hustle back after that turnover. Cost him the 2-point bucket. Cox goes driving in here, is fouled again. She's getting roughed up in that paint area. She's trying to make something out of nothing, a lot of this. And she's going to be is that the 6th foul or 5th foul? It depends on how fast Coach Cole was on putting that up before I put my head up.
I believe that was the 6th foul.
That was the 6th foul. That foul would to go there on Ritzky. Cox to inbounds now to Vesteka.
Yeah, but if she can keep crashing inside the lane there, she's going to get some free throw opportunities as this game goes on, and we'll see if she can make the best of those.
So Vesteka now to Cox. Live active hands there by Ritzky up front is causing some real problems for Northern Valley. Vesteka now to Cox. Jaden Spear with a nice little drive finds Vesteka open for three. This one will be short. Rebounded in there by Kirchhoff. 1:26 to go here in the half as Thunder Ridge is up big 28-4. Northern Valley still in that 2-3 zone, trying to just dare them to shoot them from the outside. And much obliged, says Miss Ritzky, and this one's going to go long as Cox sees an opportunity to get a foul, and she does.
Be the one-on-one.
And she's going to go to the line. Smart play there by Austin Cox, as the defender out front there was Westbrook, and she was caught out of position, and Cox went in
caught
and
on her heels.
Drew the contact. She'll go to the line.
Yeah, Northern Valley's going to need to have a good night at the line if they want to get into this game again.
So Cox is still scoreless on the night as she's now 0 for 3 from the line. Westbrook to skip it over here to Ritzky. Now all the way back to Westbrook. Gotta love this ball movement all the way around. Ritzky to fire this one, but it's going to be a two-pointer because her left foot was just on the line.
She's
Doesn't
got
matter.
a smooth release, though.
It was a very smooth release and shot in there for Miss Cameron Ritzky. Cox into the corner to Spear. Drives in, kicks now to Braxton Cox. Stolen out of there by Ritzky. The freshman Ritzky giving all sorts of fits to Northern Valley right now as her active hands are something to be messed with.
Yeah, she's not letting those guards up top for Northern Valley settle in at all into their offense, and has them really uneasy right now, and they're not able to think about what they're
Holding now back into the game for the Longhorns. Halling thought about a three. This one's going to be pulled out of there by Jaden Spears. She's going to use that left hand and go all the way to the rim. This one's going to be short. Vesteka with an offensive rebound. Shot in there, no good. Braxton with an offensive rebound, and she scores. Northern Valley, good fight on that one as we're working under 6 to go here. 5, will they get a shot off? Halling doesn't realize it, going to get it to Ritzky. She does realize it, fires away. This is going to be just long, and that'll carry us to the half. The Ridge started hot. They stayed hot, and we'll start this half a little bit differently. Looks like Westbrook gets the start here in the second half, along with Sydney Rust as well. Wide open left is Hraby, and
they start right where they left off, don't they?
Wow, nice looking shot attempt up there for Rainey. Here's Cox trying to shove it into Braxton. Cox is into the post now. She's going to be fouled. I think they're going to get Escobar.
Or
it can't be Escobar. She's
Rust.
on the bench. That's Rust. That's Sydney Rust.
Nope, it was on Kirchhoff on that one.
Oh, they got Kirchhoff. That's
Yep.
her second. No, her first. Team first. As Vesteka trying to get it in. Find in the corners Braxton Cox. Braxton Cox with her second bucket of the game. Give her 4.
Yeah, and maybe that's the bucket to get Northern Valley's offense rolling a little bit here with the press. Called off to start the half. They can maybe set up a little more and do some more of what they've been working on all week. As we got to travel right here from the corner. It's going to be Northern Valley's ball going the other way.
Yeah, Russ took too many steps in there on that. Switched her pivot foot. Cost her the violation and turned back over to Northern Valley.
Austin Cox is trying to create from the top of the key. Gives it to Stephanie Whitney here as she works around a screen. Maybe got away with a little bit of a walk of her own, but officials didn't see it.
Great defense there by Bice.
Vesteka thinking about shooting. Didn't quite. We got a turnover going the other way.
Nice pull here. Skip pass all the way over and now all the way back to Bice. As they went from one side of the court to the other quickly. That's tough on any defense as they'll swing it around.
Yeah, those skip passes are how you break
Kirchhoff
down.
into Hraby now. She'll fire that three. No good. Offensive rebound by Rice and controlled by Spear. Going to find Whitney out in front. See if she can take advantage of this opportunity. The layup up and no good. Rebound Hraby. Hraby is probably the best player so far tonight on the floor as far as their active hands on the defensive end, her shooting and everything else. But just as I say that, Kirchhoff
what about me,
buries a three. You know, these girls are confident shooters out there, and they're letting it fly. Swinging around, Whitney now to Cox in the corner. She's going to fire a little jump shot off the glass, no good. And the rebound couldn't be controlled by Vesteka. Thunder Ridge to take over.
Subbing for the Huskies here. Mary Baird's going to come back in for Shaylee Vesteka. Looked like Mary was getting her ankle tape to start this one off, kind of at the end of the half there, so hopefully that doesn't give her too many fits to start this one off. Kind of got tangled up a little bit on a rebound with Slavic in that second quarter, but she seems like she's moving around pretty good. It's good to have her back in the middle there on the paint for defense. This one
Hollis is no good on that one. No, that's Westbrook. Sorry, Westbrook with the three is no good. Whitney trying to push it all the way the length of the floor to Baird, just goes off of her hand. But Northern Valley, like to see Baird out running the floor there a little bit. She's a fast girl. If we can get some opportunities, some easy buckets, it's what Northern Valley needs. This one tipped away by Cox, controlled by Spear, as Northern Valley creates the turnover. Baird in the corner, down to Whitney. Whitney dribbles around. This one's stolen off by Herbie.
Yeah, that's just too much standing
she's going to
around
go
right
1 against 4 all the way to the rim and score.
You got to be moving around a lot more than that if you're Northern Valley.
Nice play. Rainey. Look at this. She goes right at all 4 of them, up and in with the score.
Austin Cox splits the defense there and takes it up for a tough shot, but she's going to get to go to the line for 2 shots.
Let's see. No, I can't replay as I was over there on the other side of it. Cox goes back to the line. Yep. She kind of lived there a little bit. And wholesale looks like hockey line substitutions here for Coach Grauholtz. As Cox misses this one again, she just needs to see it go through the rim. Slavic and Ritsky and Davis, Escobar and Hawley. In now for Thunder Ridge as this one finally does fall for Miss Austin Cox, making her 1 for 5 from the free throw stripe tonight. Aim, it's your fault.
Why is that?
Because you told her to shoot 75%, right?
Yeah.
That's all right. Maybe she'll have a few more opportunities. Slavic controlling the paint and dominating the paint, but that pass in there by Davis, that was the key to the situation as Tori flashed across the baseline. Davis hit her in perfect timing.
We've got a jump ball. Looks like it's going to stay here with us.
Ritsky and Davis up top tie up the ball. Northern Valley will control. Cox with a long bounce pass to Braxton Cox in the corner. She's doubled. Now they step away. She fires. This one's going to be long, controlled by Davis. She will push, looking for anywhere to go. Nobody's going to stop her. She's going to go all the way to the rim and score. Nice play, Madeline Davis.
Yeah, that was a nice coast-to-coast play.
Nobody stops her. She just keeps going and going. Nice little floater layup, up and good. Northern Valley trying to make something happen here on this end as a ball scrum in again on the floor. Held ball situation. This one goes to the Longhorns.
I don't know if Northern Valley's had an easy point tonight. Just every point's either been bruising on the inside, having to get to the foul line, or just getting smothered and having to create something going. This defense for Thunder Ridge has been pretty impressive right now as Risky gets her 3rd 3 of the game.
Yeah, and that was created again by Davis as she pump faked, drew the defense, and found a wide open shooter in rhythm and knocked it down.
This ball's going to get thrown away, and Davis is going to take it the other way and see if she can get.
Nice control by Davis there, finding another teammate. This one's not going to go for Hawley, but good opportunity. Nice point guard work here for Davis. Cox out top. She'll jump, and she'll go right at the rim. This one's going to be knocked out of there. Ritsky's hands again.
Yeah, she's just a pretty good all-around basketball player. Pretty young, like you said. She's just a freshman. So there could be a bright future for Thunder Ridge Longhorn basketball with her at the helm.
Davis, the senior, up top. Now to Slavic all the way in the corner. Davis now to Ritsky. Hawley goes up top. Nice pass inside to Slavic. She turns and she scores.
Yeah, and that's still the game plan that they wanted to do the entire game. They've just kind of adjusted in a good way with shooting a lot more shots outside. Northern Valley hasn't really given them a lot of looks inside, but there the defense breaks down and they find Slavic and they make Northern Valley pay for it.
Thunder Ridge's defense was smothering in there in that corner. Northern Valley's trying to get something going here. Spear now inside to Jaden Spear. Nice move there, but she doesn't go up with the shot. It'll go kicked over to Cox, who's got a little step back here. It's blocked tipped there by Escobar.
And we got a couple subs coming in.
Looks like a lot. We're going to go with a big timeout with Coach Jody Cox, and we'll take it. A good choice on the bumper music there by Lowry. Back into action as Northern Valley to inbounds now all the way out to Braxton Cox. Nobody guards her. She's going to pull up for the jumper. Going to be long. Rebounded by Mary Baird. Now Visteca. As I love the way that the defense is playing here for the Longhorns. They've got active hands in every situation right here. Ritzky just takes it away from Hendrickson. She stops, drops, and
she's got such
set
a
him up shop, right? Man, that was nice play by Ritzky.
And as you were saying earlier, Thunder Ridge is impressive on defense right now. And the most impressive thing is this from top to bottom. They've got some girls that haven't seen a lot of playing time, and got a couple of the JV squad girls in right now, and they're still keeping that same intensity that you expect from a varsity starters group.
And Horsig is in as well, the 5'4" freshman, making her first appearance of the game. Along with Hawley, Escobar, Ritzky, and 22, that's Cochran as well in there. A lot of these girls didn't get much action. There was no junior varsity game in here, so I see Coach Grauholtz trying to get a lot of these girls some playing time and trying to make things happen. Here's Visteca's going to pull up for a three. This one's going to be short. Rebound. So I thought she was going to get it saved, but she doesn't. The ball go over to the Longhorns.
Yeah, we also had a substitution there for the Huskies. Stephanie Whitney came in for Austin Cox. Kind of snuck in there on us. we were looking down at our rosters.
So a minute to go here in the third quarter, 49-9. The Longhorns have really just dominated this all game, and they're sharing it again. This one, Visteca gets in there and steals it as Cochran's going to be called for this foul. Nice play, just jumping in the passing lane there by Visteca. Mary Baird to sit. Jaden Spear back in. So Whitney, Spear, Braxton Cox, Stephanie Visteca, Rebecca Hendrickson. Love the fight and the aggressiveness of the defense right now. Look at that. That's a great play out there by Horsig. She doesn't get a whole lot of playing time here. She hadn't played a whole lot, but since she's been in, she's been extremely active. That's a credit to the program over there at Thunder Ridge. You get on the court and you're expected to play and play hard.
Yep, like you said, they come in with high expectations. Coach Grauholtz isn't going to let anyone slack off just because they're not a starter, and it's cool to see that he's got his program firing on all cylinders over there. And from top to bottom, whether you're a starter or whether you're a third stringer, you're going in, you're giving it your all, and you're playing the way that he expects you to, and it's showing right now. They've got people like you said, Horsdig coming in and playing a great game right now on defense, especially, and Cochran as well.
Yeah, Cochran got that last steal on that opportunity for them, and here she's going to get an offensive opportunity. She's fouled, and she's going to go to the line. She made a great cut to the basket, and she was rewarded with that because it was a beautiful pass in there by Escobar. Up and in is no good, but she'll go to the line. Good pass by Escobar. Good team play by Thunder Ridge. Cochran's first one's off the front rim. Starla Cochran, a 5'6" freshman here. Her second opportunity is good.
Nothing but net on that one.
Yeah, that looked pretty.
As Visteca brings it up and tries to create something. Passes it to Braxton Cox. And she's looking to drive. Gives it back to Jaden Spear here. Looking for someone to go with the ball. Over to Stephanie Whitney, back to Spear. Over to Braxton. She'll take the shot from downtown and just couldn't quite get that one to go.
.com to let them show you why equity means more.
So as we start here into the fourth quarter, we will have a running clock as this one's going to end pretty quickly here as Thunder Ridge is really just dominating. And we were talking in the break, and I think it's worth noting is that as well offensively as they have played by, this is Herbie, and she'll score again. I think it's almost more impressive on the defensive side with what Thunder Ridge has been able to do.
Yeah, and they've got Northern Valley flustered even right now. Northern Valley's just been smothered this whole game by blue jerseys, and not in a cheating kind of way, not in a fouling kind of way, but it's been a really clean, just active hands, active feet. And like we said, from top to bottom, whether you're a starter or whether you're a third stringer coming in, Coach Grauholtz had got this program playing with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, a lot of physicality, and it's paying off for him right here, right now.
Yeah, Harabi misses that three-pointer. Northern Valley controlled the rebound, which is kind of nice. Nice pass in there to Jaden Spear. Now kick back into the corner. That's the kind of offense they need to have. Freed Vesteka up for an open shot. She just couldn't knock it down as Davis controls. Into the corner for Harabi. Now to Slavic as she goes strong to the rim and scores. One bounce and score for Tori Slavic.
We'll see if I got that one. I think
I did. Yeah, you did, because we're going to get the replay here as Slavic goes strong to the rim. Her big frame is going to be awful difficult for any defenses to be able to match up here in Western Kansas this year.
Stecca looking to the corner for Austin Cox, and she wants to drive baseline right now, finds Mary Baird, gets tied up, and she's going to go to the line and shoot too. I think Mary Baird's first trip to the line tonight.
That's what I have as her first trip to the line tonight, as she will shoot two. The foul goes down in the books on Davis.
Nope, it was on Harabi.
Harabi, sorry. As a
third.
Wholesale substitution hockey style for Coach Grauholtz, will go Ritzky and Westbrook. Halling. Rust. And Escobar now into the game.
And Baird gets that one to fall.
She goes 1 for 2 on that one?
Yep. As Ritzky gets the ball up top back to Westbrook here.
Westbrook, great pass inside to Escobar, but the shot was blocked in there by Jaden Spear. Pushing the issue here is Stephanie Whitney. Gets it over to Baird. Baird up and in.
And a quick 3 points for Mary Baird.
Nice play by Mary, and Stephanie is she just pushing an issue, making something happen. Spear with an active hand in the passing lane, but it'll stay here with Thunder Ridge. They'll inbound it deep in there as Hendrickson and Tania Spear come in. Whitney and Baird to sit. Into the corner to Escobar. Going to fake it here, going to go right back to Ritzky in the corner. She's been hot all night. She's not going to get this one to fall. And Vesteka.
She may have missed that one, but I wouldn't leave her that wide open from there anymore. She's kind of proved that, hey, she can hit that shot. As this one's going to go out on Thunder Ridge here and stay. Yeah,
Spear missed the three-pointer. Sister Spear fought for the rebound, and we'll go to Northern Valley. Good sneak pass in there by Cox, but this one will be missed by Jaden.
She gets her own rebound, though.
Cox fires a wide three. She's just been off tonight all the way around, as Tania Spear is going to get cost for the double dribble. Tough night for Austin Cox, really. Probably her biggest struggling night of the season.
Yep, she's gotten some good looks, and she's had to fight for them, and she's gotten to the rim, but just hasn't got the ball to fall, unfortunately. And it's just been a tough go tonight, and that's what playing against a defense like this will do, though. And
Cochran now into the game as well with Horsig. She's going to fire. This three is going to be no good. Vesteka with yet another rebound. She's going to be fouled up top. The foul's going to go against Halling. Inbound as the clock goes fast here in that running fourth quarter at this point. 3:13 to go here as Northern Valley looking to try and get something action.
A little lack of communication there as just the pass goes out of bounds. It's going to head the other way.
This pass I thought was going to be stolen, but Ritzky controls now to Horsig. Now to Ritzky. She's going to swing it all the way over, and a three-pointer up there by Halling. No good.
None of these girls on this team are afraid to pull the trigger
No,
outside on the
they
three-point
are
line,
not.
are they?
Rebecca Hendrickson with the rebound. She's tied up in there with Sydney Rust. The ball will stay here on this side of the court with the Thunder Ridge Longhorns.
Now I'd look for Risky to kick out here to one of the corners and maybe get a quick
Yeah,
look
she's
from
looking
three.
for a swing if Cochran can get it to her, but she's smothered in there by Jaden Spear. I think she dribbled out of bounds. Good play defensively there by Jaden Spear, forcing the turnover.
Yeah, it's nice to see Northern Valley not letting up on defense, still trying to see if they can get some turnovers and some quick break points.
Cox into the corner, now to Vesteca. Cox now to Spear inside on the bounce pass. Man, they're still active. Three ladies on the ground.
It really is impressive. You just can't say enough about.
I would love to see what Groundholtz gets done in practice, as these girls are going to be battling each other, because he's played 12, maybe 13 girls here tonight, and each one of them, there's not much of a hole in there that anybody can see. At least I can't see from this game. A lot of confidence with these girls, and every one of them's ready to play and push. We've talked about it. Even Horsig is just a 5'4" freshman. She's had a lot of opportunities. This time she gets that rebound and steal, and she'll set the offense here. Now to Ritzky. Trying to find a shot for her teammates and does. Horsig misses that one. Ritzky will follow with the rebound. She will not miss from that point.
I'm not sure if she's hit rim tonight yet. Every shot she's had has just been so smooth, nothing but net every single time.
So we're under a minute to go here in this one. As Ritzky's still harassing that point guard. Whoever she can come around, she's in it. Long pass to Spear. She's going to go to the basket. Little Euro step. Tries to get this one up and good.
Gets
no
her own
good.
rebound there, though.
Gets her own rebound. She thinks about a three. Fires it to the corner for Vesteca for three. This one's long, and Ritzky with the wide open opportunity. She can't do anything about this. She tries to get it up, but the hustle play by Spear knocks it out of her hands. But Ritzky there to regather and score.
She's pretty quick at gathering the ball. She's kind of got a good nose for the ball. And good heads-up play, though, by Tania Spear. Not getting the foul there, but getting in front of her and grabbing that ball and causing some commotion.
So that's going to be the end of our broadcast here for the varsity girls action as Thunder Ridge cruises to an easy victory, 58-12 over Northern Valley.